Today, I'd like to talk about limiting beliefs in the context of ADHD challenges, those invisible chains that seem to hold everybody back. And I need you to think in terms of embracing your strengths, challenge that negative thought patterns that are going on in your mind. So just want to review this as a document I'm working on. And who am I? I'm George Hirsch, the owner of ADHD Learning Pathways. I've been helping kids and adults the last 10 years overcome their limiting beliefs through a program that I've developed. Again, we have to really look at these limiting beliefs, and I'm not going to go through every one of these. I think that you could find that if you make very small changes, it can add up to big differences. So just going through this document, we have these different, if these resonate with you, I'm lazy, I'm not smart enough, I'll never succeed. I feel that way in this video. I'm never going to be able to get it right. I'm a burden. You can see I'm going to cut to the chase and talk about what we really need to address in these limiting beliefs are that so that once you start feeling the negative side come in, realize that usually you're stressed out. And once you're stressed out, you need to think in terms of how am I evaluating it? So the simple fact of making this small change can add up to a big difference in your day. If when you feel the stress, how am I evaluating it? And if you're evaluating it as good or bad, because these are beliefs and your beliefs create some of your values, and then you judge yourself. So instead of judging yourself as good or bad, right or wrong, I want you to think in terms of what can I learn about myself? What can I learn about others? You can learn a lot if you just stop and break down this and realize that it's really a function of your intuition tripping, like realizing awareness that you're into this negative part and that you want to think about how am I evaluating it? Because what you've ended up doing is you've lost sight of the goal. So it's really easy for someone that can't focus on something to lose sight of the goal. And so what we want you to do is not lose sight of the goal. And if you evaluate and say, what can I learn from this? It allows you to recover. Now, if you're in stress, you're either going to be evaluating or you're living in stress, one or the other. And so if you're evaluating as bad, if I do this action, it's going to be bad. Or if I get caught, it's going to be bad. Then you're living in that stress, which puts you into your nervous system. You'll hear a lot of people talk about fight and flight, freeze, the 3 F's, really 4. You want to be able to function, right? That's what you're trying to do is actually function. And that means your brain has to process the information, has to bring it in, input, store it, and retrieve it. You got to make a decision. So if you're living in that and you can catch yourself, awareness, or you can look at it like when somebody gives you feedback. If somebody gives you feedback and you take that as a negative sign that they're giving you feedback, hey, you're being lazy, like your significant other is telling you you're being lazy, you're disorganized, you need to make a list. You're evaluating is I don't need to make a list. Well, maybe you do need to make a list. Maybe you're impulsive and you're interrupting people. Maybe there's just a list of things that could be going on. You just have to become aware of it, allow the feedback to happen, recover and get back to the goal. An example I always talk about is that parents for kids, when they go on vacation, sometimes kids don't get their own way and they'll throw a fit or they'll get mad about something. And I'm always like, your parents took you on vacation. What's the goal of the vacation? Well, to have fun, enjoy each other, have fun. It's usually when you go to dinner, it's go have fun, enjoy your time together. Don't lose sight of the goal. If your goal is to be miserable and out of harmony, then that's not a great goal to have. You just need to think about that. So it's recover, get back to the goal. I hope this is helpful. I'm going to do some videos trying to get people to understand our program more. This is what we work on. If you're more interested in it, if you want more information about it,